If I was to ask you right now to write down who you are and what you're capable of, I would say there's a high 90% chance that you're probably going to go small on yourself. You're going to think it may be big and may be awesome, but the truth is that most people base who they think they are and what they're capable of the references of their past. And those very thoughts may be the negative forces or the negative experiences that it may very well be holding you back right now. What do you believe you're worth? Because your net worth in life matches what you believe you're worth. And your beliefs and habits strongly determine your financial success. If you have no vision for your future, you'll be a slave to your past. I think a lot of people are writing their goals out. They write it out, these big audacious goals and their short-term goals. But why do you believe that you should attain those goals? Why are you worthy of those goals? Why should you have that vision that you're dreaming of right now? What skills do you have to make this happen? And what habits are needed to be in place to make this happen? Because what will happen is you'll say something like, I'm worth $1 million. But your subconscious program will tell you, well, wait a minute, are you? I don't know yet. Do you have the skills? Do you have the habits? Do you have the unwavering belief? It's not stupid. And this is why a lot of people don't fulfill their dreams. Because they're not congruent with their underlying beliefs. Their words, their goals aren't congruent with who they really believe that they can become. And if this is you, if you're struggling with this right now, it's because your words and your superconscious mind are in opposition. So get clear until this feels right in your body. So clear that when you say it, there's a massive wave of belief behind it. Because you put the work in to learn the skills, and you have no doubts because you've solidified the right habits to stay persistent. And your brain's already becoming wired for the person that you need to become to get there. Every morning you wake up with a new chance to design your day. Every day is a new opportunity to make it happen. And through our thoughts, through our feelings, through our behaviors, through our actions, we're able to master our own destiny. We're the master controller, the sailor, the architect of our life, whatever you want to call it. We are in control. Don't forget that. You're in control. And we're not only able to create our own day, we can create our own life. A day is just one step out of 100,000 miles. Make it an amazing journey. You create the way that you become. You call the shots, no one else does, you do. And every time you have a thought, you create a chemical. And those chemicals are either negative chemicals or they're positive chemicals based off the thoughts that you create. These chemicals trigger off a feeling in our body. And it becomes this loop between the body and the mind, and then it feeds us and it starts to direct us on the road of either greatness or despair. So your thoughts are powerful. What are you filling your day with? Are you filling your day with positive thoughts that serve you, or negative ones that hold you back and disable you from moving forward? If there's one thing that I've actually learned in life, is that you can hear the same thing 1 million, billion, trillion times over, but if you don't execute on that idea, on that plan, on that strategy, you will fail. And this is the thing, life will hand you a big freaking F if you don't execute. So if you're someone who is always getting ready to get ready, I'm sorry to cut it to you, but you're a procrastinator. So you're gonna find out what's holding you back. And I think one of the best things you can actually do for yourself is to follow through no matter what. And we all feel that little uncomfortable nagging and that little bit of pain every time we go to make that new decision, that new change in our life, but you need to really shake it off. And you might have these big, grand, audacious goals, and you tell yourself all the time, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Saying it and just starting it but not following it through, that is still procrastination. So you need to practice. You need to practice with willpower. You need to practice with discipline. You need to have the focus if you want to make it across that finish line at the end of the day. When you commit, you're all in to the end, till death do us part. With every commitment, you want to be prepared to do this so you can give it your undying focus so you can really make it work. That is the key. Undying focus. You want to be laser focused. You don't want to sort of do it. You want to dominate. That's what you want to do. You need to focus, laser focus, pure focus on what you want to achieve. Don't get distracted by all the crap that's out there. And the thing is, if you don't focus on that prize, how do you know what you're fighting for? You need to know what you're fighting for. You need to know what that prize is, and you need to stay focused. So if you let things like, Facebook and all that everyday BS get in your way to the point where that $1 million dream is just left on the back burner all the time, then you are going to live your life in regret. You're going to live it in shame. You're going to live it wondering, what if, why didn't I, why me? There's 3 things you don't want to be saying at the end of the day. And I think a lot of people forget how short life really is. You only get one shot at this, man. It's one game, it's one life, and that's it. If there's one key thing that I can stress to you, it's to practice being focused. Self-discipline is what's really going to get you there. And that's with any area of your life. Self-discipline to implement new habits, to learn, to meditate, to stop complaining. It comes down to a high level of focus on the positive, productive things that are going to inch you closer to your vision. So if you can learn to prioritize, plan, to be methodical in your approach to life, you will win.